It's Madden NFL 24, and we'll be watching the Oilers' superstar cornerback. He got the QB not once, but twice last week with a pair of interceptions. It's the Oilers and the Bulls, and it comes your way next on Madden NFL 24.
This is the NFL on EA Sports as we join you from the so-called Space City, Houston, Texas. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We're all set to go as it'll be the Bulls of Chicago and the Houston Oilers. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you take a look at our home side as we enter play here. They come off a disappointment last time out that put an end to their modest 3-game win streak. On the other side of the first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the quarterback.
And I thought in last week's game, he found a way to win like a good pitcher without his best stuff. I mean, he did throw 2 interceptions, offset by 1 touchdown pass. Not the ratio, not the numbers you're really looking for as a QB. But finding a way to win, that's all that really matters.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Back to throw here. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. When you look at this defense, they've been pretty solid against the pass. Toward the middle of the pack, number 14 in the NFL.
This is such a good unit of covering passes downfield. I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch. But nothing doing on that one.
Only a pickup of 2, but that's all they needed for the first. They run the counter. Flowers. And he's across the 40. 3 extra yards to the 43. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Flowers. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
What an advantage having a lead guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
Certainly not a positive sign if you're the D coordinator and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game. 3rd down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out, but his ability to create things with his legs makes things difficult.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and a yard. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. A quick throw there is incomplete.
They kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, and he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
On third down, Flowers. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of 12. First down, hold.
Back to throw now on first down. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He finds his man, complete. That's Carroll. Touchdown! A great play there. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Bulls are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it culminates in a touchdown for Chicago. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback.
I love just about everything about him. Love his game, love his makeup, love his moxie. One of my favorite words. This guy's a competitor. Gritty, tough, you name it, he's got it. But he did throw an interception in last week's game. That contributed to a loss. And despite the fact he threw 3 touchdown passes, he's going to be out there redoubling his efforts and trying to play better.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Repeated the last play, finding Walker. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Little underneath throw into the hands of Walker. Third catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. The numbers for him from a week ago: 18 carries, 68 yards.
It's a pretty mediocre week for him on the ground. Certainly a boon to his offense if he can get a little more output on his touches this week. He should get some more early carries as his team tries to get him into a rhythm.
When you look at this defense, they were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
No matter what coverage was called, they were in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long. I mean, they were running the routes with them. Turned out, they were right there on every single ball thrown and came away with 5 interceptions.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They'll set up to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now a first and 10 at the 11. They'll look to throw again. He's got Brown on the out route complete. Will go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up second down. They'll run now with Brown, and he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the first and goal. They'll try to run this one in, and he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Oilers are able to match the opening drive touchdown against him with one of their own. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Under pressure, and down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. He'll drop to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. They'll look look to throw here. He'll get this to Flowers, left side. He's got room past the 30. And all the way up to the 35-yard line. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll set up a throw. And that is incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense.
Call that a 46-yard punt, though they did get 9 back on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. They'll try and start this drive in the air. In trouble, and he's taken down. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Now this one complete downfield on the left side.
Complete to number 14.
7-7, our score after 1. Ready for the 2nd quarter, and it's our visitors with the football. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. So they bring out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline. Houston's offense taking over again. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Gonna throw right side here, complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now a throw here, hauled in, and they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. He'll look to throw. Little underneath throw into the hands of Walker. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Now back to throw. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And so close, he gets it to the one. Out of bounds right there. A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? Looking to throw.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit here. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And this one is right through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field.
And they are over 500 for the season, 4-3. They got back above 500 with a victory last week. And, Charles, you think this is a very important week for them, do you not?
I certainly do, because when you start to do the math, and yes, I'm using my fingers to count. If you're 4-4 at the midway point, let's say you're saying 10 wins is your cutoff line for a playoff berth. It's usually right around that number. A loss here, all of a sudden you got to go 6-2 down the stretch just to reach 10 wins. That means this game is vital.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Back to throw. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
We'll call that a 47-yard punt, a return of just 3. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Houston set to take over.
And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But we also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
2nd and 9 now. And Walker has it. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Back to throw now on 1st down. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's got this down to the 35. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They're going to look to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. Only able to gain a couple there, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 33-yard line.
Back to throw again. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and just a yard.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
A gain of 1. It's 4th down and less than a yard.
And his kick here is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So they're content to take the three. Somewhat of a conservative call. They're opting not to go for it on 4th and inches.
And that's from a team that you and I know is not usually playing it close to the vest. It's a little bit of a surprise that they opted for the 3 instead of going for it.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Chicago offense set to get started. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Barton. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. And he whips that one incomplete there. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. He finds his man complete. It's Carroll. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That's good for 28 yards.
And now at this point in the first half, you've got to realize as an offense, you're not going to get it all back in one fell swoop. This is going to be about sustained drives and making sure you finish with points. And that's a good throw there for a first down.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
They'll look to throw again. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
They'll set up to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. A great play there with an amazing diving catch.
And the Bulls are an extra point away from moving out in front in the final minute of the half.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that will give them the lead here as we get on towards halftime.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Back out comes this offense now late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5. Going down the middle, and it's complete. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
He's got Brown on the out route complete.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
At the 47-yard line.
Back to throw here. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And this one is incomplete.
Similar to a shooter in basketball who just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we have reached halftime here in a tight 2-point contest. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, right, Brandon. Thank you very much.
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Holding, receiving team.
They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. That often runs you into a penalty.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
2nd and 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
3rd down and 9.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. And on now is the punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Now a fair catch taken just across midfield, maybe by a yard or 2. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He finds his man, complete. It's Barton. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Now a give, right side. It's Flowers. And the broken tackle helps lead to a 1st down gain. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
1st down, Chicago.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
This a 2nd and 7 from the 37.
He'll drop to throw.
That's to the sideline and incomplete.
We've got to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 17 yards there on 3rd down as they pick up a 1st and 10.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Holmes has got it complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd down.
Now a handoff up the middle. Flowers, and he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4.
51 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Bulls have retaken a third-quarter lead. So a very strong first drive in the second half, Charles, as they turn that halftime deficit into a third-quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But, boy, they executed awfully well, moving the ball down the field.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 5.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here.
And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. He'll look to throw. And he's got his man on the out route.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37.
At the 37-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now we're in a first down pickup of 8.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
Brings up 2nd and 14 at the 41-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. So no gain on the play. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14.
Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
On 2nd down now, it's Flowers. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off, but you know what else? Brings a little thump with him, doesn't he?
He does.
He packs the boom at the end of the run and finishes it going forward. That's what you want to see out of your backs.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
They'll set up a throw.
That is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
They'll look to throw. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And they'll send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
Houston's offense taking over again.
And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. And they'll give them another shot here on the ground. And from the 4, they get it to the 8 on a pickup of 4. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Little underneath throw into the hands of Walker.
Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports as we've got the final quarter upon us. We get ready to start the fourth. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. The offense on third down, they've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This time it's 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
They bring their punter out there now. He's been terrific so far. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. This is fielded at the 27. It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5.
And they will take over 1st and 10. The Chicago offense set to get started. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. Powering forward. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
81 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard.
A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He finds his man. Complete. That's Carroll. 68 yards receiving now for him in the game. And a 1st down on that last catch as well.
1st down, Chicago.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end. And that play going nowhere.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Back to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Barton. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Up the middle they go. Flowers. That is not going to be any help as they dump it behind the line of scrimmage. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. And now out comes Houston. Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth-quarter lead. The throw on the quick slant going to be complete. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 12 yards there and a first down.
Well, Mark, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
The throw over the middle, taken in. They just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now back to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's second down.
5 brings up 2nd and 15 at the 30-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Rolling to his right. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired, while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked...
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This from 54 yards away. And this one is right down Broadway. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still, they've got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That was for the lead right there. They know they're in a position where fortune favors the brave. So they took their shot, but couldn't connect.
They're going to look to throw. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
The frustration evident there because he couldn't find anyone on third down, and he left no doubt that he was throwing that one away.
And on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And he'll be corralled right around the 34.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Back to throw. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back to throw. Wide open receiver, complete. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
And that one going to come up short. Low throw. And now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10.
They'll look to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. Wow.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 5. That time a 6-play drive.
And it's capped off by the late touchdown that puts him out in front here in the final minute of the contest. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The situation for him offensively as follows. Down by 5, a little under 50 seconds to go. Needing to go pretty much the length of the football field as they have it 1st and 10. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up.
Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
He'll look to throw. This is complete to Holmes. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. He's back to throw. Going for it all. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
I may be an analyst, but I'm also a fan. I love it when people take the big shots downfield, but he was under a lot of duress. And I think that forced the incompletion downfield. Didn't have a real good chance to find his target.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, this crowd is making an impact right now. 3rd and 10.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And this is incomplete. So no miracles here on the final play. And this ball game